Hey crafters, welcome back to my channel Because I'm Crafty. My name's Katelyn, and today I'm going to be announcing my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Yay! I can't believe we've hit it already. We actually hit it a little while ago, but I've had a few things happen to me that's been preventing me from filming. So I haven't actually sat down and filmed a video in a really long time, so I'm super happy to be finally doing it. So I'll give you a little bit of an update about that. I also want to let you guys know a few things that I posted on Instagram. I had you guys make a few decisions for me or help me with some decisions. So I just wanted to let you know what the outcome was of that if you haven't seen it on Instagram already. Also want to let you know about a few upcoming videos and what's kind of happening in September. And then I just wanted to mention a few things about the not-for-profit that I work with, DODA International, and a few updates with that as well. So this is kind of a subscriber giveaway and announcement type video. So let's get into it. So I'm going to wait to talk to you guys about the giveaway in a little bit. I'm going to go over all the other stuff first. I've got my book here, so I'm going to try not to miss anything. But in the meantime, the reason why I feel like this video is so late because we did hit 2,000 subscribers a little while ago. We're almost like 100 over at this point. August, I had made so many sewing plans in my July makes and August plans video, and I've actually made a lot of them, surprisingly enough, because it's just been one thing after the other in August, and it's going to be another kind of situation in September. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, which I know a lot of you that continuously watch my videos do follow me there, so I apologize for kind of repeating myself. I feel like I've just, been mentioning it in a lot of my Instagram posts, but if you don't follow me there and you don't know, in the beginning of August I got really sick, and I kind of chalked it up to being food poisoning. The only thing was that really didn't make sense because I didn't get sick until hours later after my last meal. I just was trying to convince myself it was just food poisoning and that it would just pass, but it did not. So I was sick for about a week before I finally decided, okay, this is not going away, I need to go get looked at. So I got sick Tuesday, kind of Monday night into Tuesday, early morning, like 3 a.m. That continued into Wednesday. Thursday I felt a little bit better. I went back to work, but that made me feel worse just from being active and up and around. And so Friday I finally went and got looked at, and they were like, I think you have appendicitis. So they're like, you need to go to the hospital right now and get an ultrasound. So I went to the hospital, and they couldn't fit me in until later that afternoon. So I went to the local library and just kind of chilled out for a bit, which was a little bit stressful in a way because I'm thinking, what if this thing bursts on me like in the meantime and I'm, stuck in the library? But it was totally fine. It was not going to burst, but I did end up going to the hospital. They hooked me up to IV and got me on a drip going, and then that hospital that I was at is actually really small and they don't do surgeries there. So I called my mom and they're like, yep, you have appendicitis. So my mom drove me to the next biggest hospital, which is like another half hour, 40 minutes away, and yeah, I had to have emergency surgery to take it out, but they had a few people kind of in front of me waiting for surgery, so I didn't actually go into surgery until between, I think, 1 and 2 a.m. Saturday morning. I woke up at around 3 a.m. in the recovery, and they sent me home at 6 p.m. that night. I was able to get my last dose of antibiotics, and they said I could go home, which thankfully that was perfect because I didn't want to stay there another night. But that was a rough recovery week. I've never had surgery before. I've never had an IV put in my arm, which for some reason really just gives me the heebie-jeebies, which I'm usually not that squeamish with stuff, but something with the arm and the, I don't know, don't like it. But anyways, so I kind of had that whole week to recover. I was really sore, but it's much better now. I was actually just at the doctor yesterday for a follow-up, and my incisions looked good, everything was fine, and he came in the next morning to tell me kind of what happened, and he just came walking in. He was like, you had a wicked appendix in there. And I was like, whoa, okay. Of course I did. That would be the kind of thing that I would have. But anyways, he told me yesterday that it was actually along with my small intestine, it was stuck to my abdominal wall, and it was kind of tucked in behind my intestine and wrapped around and twisted weird, so he kind of had a little bit of a harder time trying to get it out. And then in the pathology it was appendicitis, so it's a good thing to get that out. At least I don't have to worry about it anymore. But you know, I kind of had that week of sickness that I really didn't do much sewing, and then I had the surgery on August 11th, and then I had kind of that week of recovery, and then I went back to work and things were just really slow. So surprisingly enough, in that time I still managed to get some things sewn, and then last weekend was my cousin's wedding, so I had to kind of finish those outfits because there was two that I was kind of indecisive on which one I wanted to wear. So there's that whole thing that happened, but then that does kind of go into the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, was the wedding outfits. I put on Instagram a poll, I think a day or two before, asking you guys which outfit you liked better. So one was a knit jumpsuit and one was a woven jumpsuit, and I am going to film a video talking about the two. So I used the for the woven one, I used the Rosy dress and the ultimate culottes from Sew Over It and hacked them together to make a jumpsuit. And then for the knit one, I used the Abby jumpsuit from the Smiley Girls, and they both turned out really well. I used fabrics that I bought in London to make both of those. And then I did also make a black jacket to go with the woven one, and that was the Fresh Blazer from Winterwear Designs. So in that video I'll talk about those two outfits. And I asked people around me too which ones they liked better, because I really liked both of them. My parents both really liked the Abby jumpsuit. They thought it was nice and bright, and I don't know, they liked that one better. I was actually surprised. I thought they would have picked the kind of less bright one. And then at work, two people liked the Sew Over It one. So I kind of had 2 and 2 on both sides, and then when I asked on Instagram, you guys actually polled equally as well. So I went with the Abby jumpsuit just because it was a knit, it was stretchy, it was a little bit more comfortable, and I felt like, you know, especially after my surgery, and I just took my kind of tape bandages off that day, I just thought it would be more comfortable kind of against that area. So anyways, that's what I wore. So I'll insert some pictures here, and yeah, I got a lot of compliments on it. A lot of people were surprised that I made it, and you know, once they realized, or someone said, or I said, they're like, okay, let me take a good look at that. So it was kind of funny that, you know, people really enjoyed it. And I've talked about before that I made the Mother of the Bride dress, who's also my cousin. So I will post some pictures on the side of her in that dress as well. So she loved it. It fit really, really well. I did talk about it a little bit, I think, in my July makes in August plans video. But anyways, at least now you can actually see it on her and not on my dress form, which it wasn't even the right size for. So you can see the proper one here. Everyone loved it. She said that people gave her so many compliments, and then people, you know, once she said, oh, Katie made that, you know, they'd come up to me and be like, Lori's dress looks so good, she looks amazing in it. So that turned out really well. So that was an exciting make, and to finally see it kind of all come together. So that was awesome. What's the other thing? Upcoming videos. So since I wasn't able to film a lot in August, I think this is the first video that I've filmed all month. I checked my computer and I had a few videos that I filmed a long time ago, and I just never got around to editing them. So I am going to be posting some jean alteration videos. So that can kind of go along with my alteration essentials kind of series. So there'll be a playlist with all of those together. So those will be coming up soon in September, I guess, by the time I post this. So I'm probably going to post those one after another, just so that I can use the month of September to kind of catch up. Normally I would try and space those out, so they all kind of go together. And I would like to post them all together in 1 week, but I think I need to kind of space them out and use them as a way to catch up, because I really do like to post once a week, but I don't think I can work that fast right now with everything that's going on. Another thing that is going to be happening in September, along with trying to catch up with everything, is a lot of the makes that I didn't get to in August. I'm going to try and get into September since it is fall. There's a lot of things I've been wanting to make all this time, and I just kept pushing it off because the weather wasn't really available for that. So that's going to be coming really soon. What else? I have to get another surgery, which is really annoying, but that was the only surgery that I had in my head that was happening. So the appendix was a total last minute surprise. But I have to get some gum surgery in my mouth, some gum grafting, which I feel like any kind of health issue that happens to me is like so random and weird and not common. Anyways, I have to get that done on September 7th. So it's actually right at the very front of my mouth. I have some receding gum lines, and I think it's from brushing too hard. So don't brush too hard because this is not going to be fun. But it is IV sedation. So again, with the IV, it's going to suck because it just, again, gives me the heebie-jeebies. But basically you're still awake. You're just not like completely asleep. So at least I won't be like completely put out and everything, which I think will be a little bit easier on my body. Because yeah, it was a little weird with, you know, having my appendix done. I've never had it done before, so I'm kind of happy that, in a way, let's think of the positive here, with getting my appendix out, that now I kind of have a little bit better of an idea of what to expect when I go for this gum surgery, because I was really kind of terrified, and the whole idea of what they actually have to do is really kind of gross. So I think after having the other surgery, I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit more prepared, a little bit more relaxed, so I think I'll be fine. But anyways, if you've ever had gum grafting, I mean, let me know how horrible it is. I'm not looking forward to it, but we'll get through it, and hopefully I won't have to have any more done, because it's expensive too. Dental work is expensive, but we'll get through it. And before I get to the fabric giveaway, I'm sorry this video looks like it's really long already, I just want to let you guys know about the not-for-profit that I work with. I know I've mentioned it a few times. It's called DODA International, and DODA means to sew in Kinyarwanda, which is the native language in Rwanda, which is where we work. And DODA stands for Development Organization for Designers and Artisans. So we've been working on the website for DODA so we can start fundraising, creating awareness, and hopefully once we get the products from them that we've ordered, we can sell them on the website as well as a way to fundraise, and they're really good Christmas gifts as well. So I really want to do an interview style video with Joanne, who I work with in just everyday work, but she's also the CEO of the organization. She's the one who started it, and I think she can give kind of the most direct and simple information for, you know, DODA International in general. So I want to do an interview style video about DODA, and then when the website goes live, I'm going to be showing you guys all about it and just trying to get as much awareness as possible. So when that goes live, I will be putting some posts up on Instagram and really getting the DODA's Instagram going as well. Because we're going in January, it's coming so close, we have so much work to do still, and that's another reason why I'm going to try and catch up in September, is because we have to put together a whole training manual, and it's just a whole, like basically a sewing textbook for what we're going to be teaching, and it's just a whole thing, creating curriculum. It's going to be a lot of work. So I want to create as much awareness as possible because we really need to fundraise like crazy. There's 5 of us going. We're all going to be doing some kind of teaching, and it's going to be an amazing trip. So once that's out, I will let you guys know, because I really just think you guys will find it interesting, and you know, if any of you guys have any, you know, way to help or any kind of tips, or you know, you never know who's out there that may watch the video that may have something to add to it. So I will let you guys know about that soon. So let's finally get into this 2,000 subscriber giveaway, shall we, after all my jibber jabbering. I asked you guys on Instagram if you guys would be interested in a giveaway featuring some Kitenge fabric or African cotton from Rwanda. So that's what I'm going to be giving away in this video. And I just want to thank you guys so much for all of you who have subscribed, liked, commented, gone to Instagram. It means so much to me that you guys are enjoying my content and find something informative inside any of these videos that I post. I really do love making videos, and it's just a fun way to put things out there that I know and share with other people, and I can learn from you guys as well. So thank you. And I don't know what better way to kind of tie in, you know, Rwanda and all the things that I'm working on right now than to give away some kitenge. So I'm going to show you guys some of the items that I made, post a few pictures of things that I don't have right now. And I think all the other kitenge that I have left over in my drawers are things that I've already made things out of, so I'm not going to pull out the actual fabric. But I will let you know that it is 100% cotton. It is a wax printed cotton, so it is shiny at first until you wash it, and it does become a little bit softer over time. So of course it is a woven, it is stiff and just like a regular cotton. And the other thing is, oh, it's 45 inches wide. Just so you know that fact. And I'm not totally sure of how much in lengthwise I'm going to give away. Definitely at least a meter, but meter two, it might be a meter of one print and another print. I'm honestly not totally sure of which kitenge I'm going to be giving away yet. It's not going to be from my own stash. It's going to be a brand new piece, because we did order a bunch of stuff from our sewing workshop of products that we're getting them to make in order to sell to help fundraise, but we've also ordered some yardage of fabric to be able to sell as well. So if any of you guys are interested, we are going to be selling some yardage of the African cotton online as well. So whatever kind of comes to us and I think is cool or pretty or whatever, I might even just give the winner a few options, because I don't actually have it yet. They haven't completed the order yet. So it might take a little while to come in, and I do apologize for that, but I will keep this giveaway open for a while. I'll have all the information down in the description box. So I'm going to show you guys the very first kitenge that I ever had was this one. Joanne bought it for me on one of her trips, and this is a just little pleated skirt that I made with a lining, invisible zipper at the back. You can see it's got some traditional kind of basket prints in the green there. Very pretty. This, and then it had the border on it as well, so I just used the selvage edge to hem it. Made this a long time ago. And then I also made a dress out of it as well, just like that. Then down with the print at the bottom again. Really pretty print. I made this fancy dress. Got green, pinks, and blues, another pleated skirt on this dress, and it's just got really pretty flowers in it, and then I paired it with the blue green lining. This was for a Canadian fashion show that I went to, and this was my outfit. And I made this really long vest with both sides of my kitenge, so it's reversible. So this side's got the kind of lacy looking side to it. This one hasn't been washed very well, so you can kind of see it still looks a little bit shiny. I think I've only washed it once or twice, so it hasn't really come off that much. I love that lace look. And then this one's the really bright side. And I think that's all that I have right now in my kind of stash. But I will have a ton of pictures to post right up here. There's a ton of things that I made out of my kitenge. These are just the ones I quickly seen in my closet to grab, but I've worn it for a ton of different things, and it's just really beautiful to work with, and you can definitely make some statement pieces with it or some special home decor items. There's just a ton of things you can do with this fabric. So, and I find that if I were to go like downtown Toronto and try and find African cottons, the quality is not the same at all. You touch it and it's very thin and just, it's not nice. It's definitely not the same. So I don't know where they're getting it from in some of these stores, but it is not the same. Same with Fabricland. Oh my goodness, any of the African cotton prints that they've had there, such bad quality, but this is the real stuff, I promise you. It's straight from Rwanda. I forget where it usually comes from to Rwanda, but it's in that East African area anyways, because Rwanda doesn't actually have a mill that makes Kitenge anymore, I don't believe. So it is from that region. It's not like actually made in Rwanda, but it's there anyways. There's a ton of fabric shops. I'll post some pictures of the fabric shops and the pictures that we've been shopping from to actually make some of the products that we've been ordering, so you can kind of get an idea of some of the prints. I know it's a little bit hard to see and it's very distracting because it's just like a wall of fabric, but we make it work and we order what we like. So it's beautiful, beautiful fabric. So I will leave all the rules in the description, but I'll just tell you quickly here. I want you guys to, of course, be subscribed because this is a subscriber giveaway, so I would like it to go to one of my subscribers. I would also like you guys to leave a comment down below and give me one of two things that I'll let you know here. One is video suggestions, or what is your favorite type of video to watch in terms of kind of creative, crafty, or sewing related videos. So, you know, what's your favorite type of video? Is it the monthly makes or your plans? Is it a pattern review? Is it some kind of review on a type of tool or different sewing technique? Is it a tutorial or DIY? Let me know which one it is. And the other one I want you guys to do, you can do both or you can do one, it's up to you. But the other thing I want you to do is recommend your favorite creator, whether they are on YouTube or Instagram. But I just want you to drop some names down in the comments below so we can all share the love. And there's a ton of people I follow. I can't even like begin to start naming some of them off because there's just so many that I love, especially on Instagram. You know, I usually watch them here on YouTube and then I go over to their Instagram and see what they're doing. So let me know who your favorite content creators are, as well as your video suggestions. And I will leave any links that are related to this. Hopefully if the website is live for DODA, I'll leave that down below, and a few other things. So just check out some of the links in the description and all of that. And I will mention what I'm wearing because I know I'll get a question in the comments. I listed it on, or I posted a picture on Instagram the other day when I finished it, and I might still do a few things to it, but this is the Mila dungarees, but I made them in a shorts version. Ooh, am I back far enough for you to see? There we go. So, and this time I added 4 buttons up the side, so I think on the pattern there's 2 here and 1 in the waistband, and I found on my other pair that they kind of bulge out a little bit here, so I did 3 for the pant part, 1 for the waistband like normal, and then the only thing I haven't done yet is just like tacked the ends of the straps back, so I just put them underneath for now. And this is a stretch denim that I got in like a remnants bin at Fabricland. The other thing I might do is I got these kind of fancier, if you can see, fancier buttons down here. They kind of have like a flowery detail to them. I bought another package of these to put up here, but for now I just used the buttons that came with the like clip kit. But I ran out because I bought enough for the pattern, and then I realized I added an extra one down here, so then I didn't have enough buttons for the top, but I think that's totally fine the way it is for now. The other thing I might do is I've got 2 like rows of top stitching in the bib and on the back, so I think I might do the same for my pockets. Just add those to the back. I've got them here as well. I've got my phone in there. But I think they fit really well. They're so cute. I did actually do a lot of modifications to this, but I'm not gonna get into it because this video is already long enough, and I am gonna be filming my August makes and September plans really soon. So I'm done jibber jabbering. I haven't filmed in a long time, so that's my excuse. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please enter the 2,000 subscriber giveaway and head over to Instagram. I'll try and post some more pictures so you can get a better look at some of the Kitenge and the things that I made out of it. And I'll try and find some other pictures too of friends and things that they've made. We have a lot of stuff in the shop that I can show off too as well. And that's it. Check out the DODA website if it's live. I will put it down in the description when it is there, or I will let you guys know on Instagram as well, because there's just all the information for what we're doing on that website. So really excited to share that with you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, enter the giveaway down below, subscribe, comment, check out all the rules, and I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, crafters!